got 25,000 on me. When I been riding in the phantom, got all designer on me. I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been good all day. I'm now my phantom. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, ballin' every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jason Vargas, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws, the ball has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of the bat. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
In now for Colorado, Raimel Tapia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Strike called. 2-1. out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one and will do it again. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Hero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
From the stretch. Outside. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. 2nd on the team in runs batted in.
From the stretch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Arenado is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. This guy's hitting over .450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Vargas sets. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And this is swung on and hit to Lowry at second. Reined in. On to first. And the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Antonio Senzatella will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Lowry.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Three and 0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, Keon.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Lowry on second. Broxton on at first with nobody out. The 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike one.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Arenado has it. One there. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Baseman, Pat Valaika.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1-2 now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball into straightaway left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Noel Waven.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping in now, Noel Cuevas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone, that's ball one. Outside, 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Frazier is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Now another 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Malaika has it. Throw on to first in time. One away.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Next up for New York, Todd Frazier, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped him up. Walters is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's around first, heading for two.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Echeverria now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Echeverria averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. High chopper to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Cano at second with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. They entered the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance.
The
Matt?
pitcher, number 49.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Antonio Senzatella.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And it's quickly 0-2. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Liner toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The numbers: 282 to start play, a dozen home runs, and 37 RBIs. Oh, 1, here it comes. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Raimel Tapia.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Echeverria is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The set and the 1-1 down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Push to the right side. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jason Vargas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jason Vargas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jed Lowry. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 281 the average entering play. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Broxton.
Stepping up now, Keon Broxton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Digging in, Trevor Story. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Valaika.
Striding in once again, Pat Valaika. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-0 home. Bounce to first. Played on the backhand. Echeverria for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Vargas has his target. 0-1 on its way. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory, and he'll reach over his head to make the play, and a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cuevas on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Ball one.
And there's ball one.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Ball three. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Mets go down 1-2-3 through 4, still tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Noel Cuevas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Cuevas.
First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Cuevas, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a ball lined to the left side. but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Antonio Senzatella, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First offering on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. The 1-0. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Adaney.
Now at the plate, Adaney Echeverria. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. Cano leads off second with one gone in the inning. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
A pause and the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Vargas.
Standing in now, Jason Vargas. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Cano ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fastball well outside. Keon Broxton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So digging in now, Keon Broxton, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The set and the 1-1. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead this one 1-0. So striding in, Raimel Tapia. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
Tapia.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that misses. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit to third. Frazier's up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And he got him.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
And we'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado as he grounds one briskly to short to Lowry at the bag. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Rockies are down quietly. It remains 1-0. Brian Shaw enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Brian Shaw.
In now, Wilson Ramos. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Ramos gets his lead at first, nobody out. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Hit hard up the middle. Clips it behind his back. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Up next to the net.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Todd Frazier now as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. His numbers against Brian Shaw, he's really struggled. 0 for 10.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The set and the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. He's set. The 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. He's set. The payoff pitch. popped into the air back behind second. Valaika waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Striding in, Trevor Story. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here it comes on 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 1-2. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
No balls and a strike to count. No one out with a runner at second.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Cano in foul ground. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Standing in now, Tony Walters, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stepping into the box, Noel Cuevas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
The pitcher.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
David Dahl will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
David Dahl.
Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Malaika, the runner at third. Walters at second. Cuevas at first with no outs. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the run is in to score from third.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Paul Sewald is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Sewald.
In now, Raimel Tapia. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. The 2-2 hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. Ready with another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackman, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will track it down. The payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Rockies 2 and the Mets 1. Mike Dunn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38, Mike Dunn.
At the plate, Robinson Cano turns of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn. He's 1 for 4.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Coming to the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Travis d'Arnaud will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. In there at the letters 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a ball.
And he misses 2-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Echeverria, base runner at first with 1 out. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jed.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jed Lowry. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's 1 for 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Blackman is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Keon.
Digging in now, Keon Broxton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 2-1.
Takes time. You say you're trying to reach the sky. You could do it. All it takes is time.
Jerry's Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here it is, the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trevor Story, lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In his career, Story has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Into the box, Pat Valaika. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Cespedes is going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
Stepping in now, Tony Walters, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The next 3-2. And this will be fouled away. Turned on down the line. Cano fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Noel Cuevas.
Digging in, Noel Cuevas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now back.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Oh, man, it's just falling apart for him right now. That's a helpless feeling standing out there on the mound by yourself, trying to figure it out.
Here it is, the 3-0, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
For the New York Mets.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Daniel Murphy will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit to first. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1 pitch and the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Colorado leads it 4-1. Scott Oberg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Oberg is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Pitch popped up. Walters moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder,
4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he falls behind 0-2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. So stepping in, Raimel Tapia. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Hops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Runner at second, 1 away, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to short. Fielded by Echeverria. Echeverria with a sliding stop. It's there. He got him.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Settling in now, Pat Valaika. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they lead it 4-1. Sun Hwan Oh comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 18, Sun Hwan Oh.
Leading off the inning, Todd Frazier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1.
And he fouls this one off. Grounded to short. Story scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit back toward the mound. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Adani Echeverria.
Stepping in, Adani Echeverria. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Juan Lagares will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Echeverria, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-1 to Juan Lagares. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brian Shaw gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jason Vargas pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Sun Hwan-Oh hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Brian Shaw. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Jason Vargas. He falls to 6-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.